If you've ever seen a bottle of Txakoli or Txakolina in your wine store, you may have wondered, what exactly is this? It's actually a tiny wine region in northern Spain in the heart of Basque country. There's actually less than 2,400 acres under vine within the region. And there's actually 3 smaller subregions within it. Getaria is on the coast of the Bay of Biscay, just about 45 minutes from San Sebastian, which is foodie capital of Basque country. And it's actually the largest of the 3 subregions and has 35 bodegas. If we move northwest down the coast from Getaria, we'll come to Basque, which is also located on the coast. Now they have less acres under vine, but they do have 39 bodegas. And from there, if we move south inland about 25 miles, we're going to come to the smallest region, which is Araba, and it only has 8 bodegas. Now, when we think about the climate in Txakoli, it's really wet. It's going to be rainy, it's going to be humid, but they do experience roughly a 25-degree diurnal shift between the daytime temperatures and the nighttime temperatures. So what happens is at night, the grapes cool off, which preserves their acidity, and during the daytime, the grapes are warmer, which allows sugar production within the grape and allows them to reach full phenolic ripeness. As a result, the wines from the region are going to be high in acidity. Now, it's really interesting because about 90+% of the wine that's produced within Txakoli is white, and it's high in salinity. It's got high acidity, makes it an incredibly great partner for a wide variety of foods. Now, in the Basque region, their diet is going to have a lot of seafood, and so naturally, Txakoli pairs incredibly well with seafood, but it also pairs well with eggs and crepes. It's got this ability to cut through grease and salt in food, and so it pairs really well with the tapas, which Spain is famous for, or for us, hors d'oeuvres. Now, the wine is slightly bubbly, which makes it a lot of fun to drink. Again, it's got that high acidity. They also tend to be lower in alcohol. So it's going to be between 9.5% and 11.5%. The dominant white grape that you'll find in the region is an indigenous grape. It's called Andarabi Zuri. There are some other minor white grapes, and the minor white grapes can make up to about 20% of the total blend. So no matter which Txakoli you drink, you're predominantly drinking Andarabi Zuri. There is a small amount of red grape that's grown within the region, and that is called Andarabi Beltza. Now, it's interesting, they do produce some just red wine, dry wine, but they also have started producing a rosé. But the rosé isn't really a rosé. It's typically a blend of 50% of the white and 50% of the red. Now, it's interesting, if you listen to the winemakers talk about it, they're almost a little, and yeah, we make some rosé, but it's delicious. So it may not be true rosé. Most of it actually gets exported to us here in the US. We happily buy it and we happily enjoy it. Now, there's a really interesting thing about the Basque tradition with Txakoli, and that is that Txakoli is not poured into a regular wine glass. It's poured into a simple water glass. And they pour it from about 8 to 10 inches in the air, which creates this burst of bubbles in the glass. It's really fun to watch. It's not really that easy to do, but we're going to give it a try. Not bad. We only spilled a little bit. And wow. It really is a fantastic summer sip on the back porch.